Cancer is such a scary thing, isn't it? It's a big problem all over the world, and it's taking to many lives. And you know what's surprising? Some of the foods we love might actually be making it worse. It's crazy to think about, but it's true. Let's chat about some of these foods. 1. Soda. You know that bubbly, sweet drink you enjoy? Turns out, it's loaded with stuff that can actually help cancer cells grow. Yeah, I was shocked too. There's this sugar in soda that some studies say could be linked to pancreatic cancer. Plus, there's this chemical called methylamine hazel that's a potential troublemaker. 2. Potato chips. Who doesn't love a good crunch of potato chips, right? Well, here's the thing. When potatoes are cooked at super high temperatures, they can release this chemical called acrylamide, which is a known cancer causer. It's found in other stuff too, like plastic and even cigarette smoke. And get this, if potato chips are suspect, then so are French fries. It's not just the chips, it's the way they're cooked that's the problem. And did you know potatoes are on the dirty dozen list for fruits and veggies? Crazy, right? 3. Farm salmon. I used to think salmon was always a healthy choice. But it turns out, not all salmon is created equal. See, farm-raised salmon can have some issues because they're packed and they're so tight. It's not great for their health. And get this, they even have to be fed chemicals to get that nice pink color. Always read the labels on your salmon, folks. 4. Canned tomatoes. Who knew something as innocent as canned tomatoes could be a problem? Some cans have this chemical called BPA in them, and it can seep into the tomatoes. And guess what? BPA has been linked to all sorts of health issues, including cancer. Best to stick to fresh, organic tomatoes if you can. 5. Dirty fruits. It's sad, but true. Lots of fruits get sprayed with pesticides, and those chemicals can be linked to cancer too. Apples, peaches, grapes, strawberries. They're some of the worst offenders. It's always a good idea to go for organic when you can, just to be safe. 6. Diet products. You know those processed foods that claim to be healthy but are loaded with sodium, artificial flavors, and colors? Turns out, they might not be so great for us after all. Chemicals in stuff like diet sodas and low-fat dairy have been linked to cancer and other serious health issues. 7. High-fat foods. Okay, so fats and cancer might not have a direct link, but hear me out. Eating too much fatty food can lead to other problems, like obesity. And guess what? Obesity increases the risk of all sorts of cancers, like bowel, breast, and kidney cancer. So maybe it's time to cut back on those greasy
8.
meals. Smoked meat. Who doesn't love a good barbecue? But here's the thing. Smoked meats can be pretty harmful. The smoking process leaves behind dangerous chemicals that can up your risk of cancer, especially bowel cancer. So maybe it's best to go easy on the smoked stuff. 9. Alcohol. We all know that drinking too much isn't great for us, but did you know it could up your risk of cancer too? Yep, alcohol has been listed as a cancer-causing agent since the 80s. Plus, heavy drinkers are more likely to develop certain cancers like those in the liver, mouth, and throat. Point 10. Pickles in salty foods. Pickles might seem harmless, but they're loaded with sodium, and too much salt has been linked to stomach cancer. So maybe go easy on the pickles, especially if you're a fan of the sour stuff. Point 11. Artificial sweeteners. We all love a bit of sweetness, but artificial sweeteners might not be the way to go. Studies have shown that they could actually cause cancer, especially if you're consuming them in large amounts. Maybe it's time to cut back on the diet soda. Huh? So there you have it, folks. Some foods you might want to think twice about eating if you want to stay healthy. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more informative videos.